Why does it have to be this?
I'm not crying. I just have something in my eye. Like, yeah, that something is tears, but I'm fine. It's fine. Doctor Who is back after what seems like forever. Hello, Internet. I'm Ren, and today I want to talk about the first of the Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials, The Star Beast. I have a lot of thoughts on this episode, so I'm just going to break it down scene by scene. Consider this your warning that I will be spoiling all of the things, but specifically spoilers for The Star Beast and some major plot points from David Tennant and Catherine Tate's original run of the show. Doctor Who's character as a series has always been somewhat sentimental.
Everybody lives, Rose. Just this once! Everybody lives!
With a lot of emotional moments interspersed with goofy special effects.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you. Moisturize me, moisturize me.
And very silly sci fantasy elements. But the heart of the show, or should I say hearts, especially in its modern incarnations, has always been an alien in a spaceship shaped like a police box, ACAB, traveling through time and space with changing faces and changing friends as different actors take up the mantle of the Doctor and the Doctor's companions. If you ask most Who fans of a certain age what some of the saddest moments in Doctor Who are, a lot will rank the end of Donna Noble's time with the Doctor as one of Who's biggest tearjerkers.
No, please, no!
Many a teenage girl in the aughts reblogged gifs of sad David Tennant in the rain after he said goodbye to a Donna Noble who doesn't remember him.
Donna, I was just going.
Yeah, see ya. On that Tate inside.
So when I found out we would see Donna and the 10th Doctor reunited, I was unabashedly excited about it. And while I know some will say this episode undercuts the tragedy of her original ending, I'm fine with that. Because Donna has always been one of my favorite companions, and she deserved better than to forget all of her adventures with the Doctor. The Star Beast opens with a recap from the 10th Doctor, played by David Tennant, and his extremely tall hair.
I had a best friend, and her name was Donna Noble, a Time Lord and a human.
Alongside Catherine Tate as Donna Noble to remind us of the harrowing and heartbreaking end to her story in the original run. Donna had saved the day by taking a Time Lord's consciousness into her brain, and the Doctor had to wipe her memory of it and of him and the TARDIS to prevent it from killing her. And if she remembers, the process will resume.
I had to wipe her mind completely. Every trace of me or the TARDIS had to go.
All those wonderful things she did.
So of course they're about to meet again. This time on a London road, where the Doctor helpfully offers to assist with a woman's overloaded pile of packages, only to find Donna behind them. We also meet Donna's daughter, Rose.
Sorry, Mum, I had to pop back. Wanted to buy a bag full of eyes.
Played by Yasmine Finney, who also played Elle Argent in Heartstopper, which anyone who wants uplifting queer content should check out because it's such a sweet show. She's instantly charming here and makes a big impression despite limited screen time. I really love her and Donna's relationship. The action starts when a spaceship crashes, although Donna misses it. A classic Donna always misses everything callback.
Great big spaceship, hovering over London. You didn't notice?
I had a bit of a hangover.
She bids the Doctor adieu,
Nice to meet you, skinny man.
but makes sure to bully him about his suit first.
Word of advice. You can wear a suit that's high up to the age of 35. And no further.
Bit rude. The Doctor gets a ride from a nearby cab driver
And let's...
He said it!
who just so happens to be Donna's husband, Sean, who is an absolute sweetheart.
Got the best two girls in the world, mate.
He reveals Donna gave all their money away after they won the lottery with a ticket that the Doctor secretly left for them as a wedding present.
A lottery ticket? What a cheap present. Still, you never know. It's a triple rollover this week.
UNIT, a shady quasi-military organization, is setting up a perimeter around the crash site when Sean drops the Doctor off. Donna and Rose are walking home when some of the neighborhood boys harass Rose. Donna wants to confront their parents,
Get them. Is that Josie Wingate's boy? Just leave it.
but Rose wants to ignore it. They head inside and are greeted by Donna's mother, Sylvia, played by Jacqueline King.
I've made you a nice curry. You look absolutely gorgeous. Mwah.
Seeing Rose warmly accepted by her supportive family is a nice balm to the sting of the boys bullying her. She is fiercely loved.
I would burn down the world for you, darling. Anyone has a go, I will be there, and I will descend.
She runs off to the garden, and there's a scene between Sylvia and Donna where Sylvia worries about saying the right thing to make Rose feel loved and accepted.
When I say she looks gorgeous, is that right? I mean, is it sexist? Never said it to him when he was... Oh. Oh, sorry.
Does she look gorgeous? Yes. Well, stop worrying.
And I think it's sweet and also pretty real for family members who want to be accepting and supportive, but feel out of their depth.
I just get so clumsy.
I know. So do I.
I think a lot of people worry about this, and just FYI, as long as you're making an effort, listen when corrected, and aren't coming from a place of intentionally being hurtful or disrespectful, you're probably doing okay. And Donna navigates it well.
That's what happens. You have a kid, you think, good, I've got it, that's mine. And then she grows up into this extraordinary, beautiful thing, and you think, where the hell did she come from? How lucky am I?
But she's also still sad about her missing memories.
Funny about that spaceship thing. Remember Gramps used to talk about aliens and UFOs and little green men. Then he never mentioned them again. Right about the time I forgot everything.
It's breaking my heart all over again.
Sometimes I think there's something missing. Like I had something lovely, and it's gone.
Rose encounters an alien in the alley, and we meet the Meep,
I am the Meep.
You can talk.
who warns her about other aliens in pursuit.
But I'm not safe. There are others from the sky. They're hunting me down to kill me.
Who are they?
Monsters.
And we get a shot of these fantastic grasshopper-looking guys.
Leave him! It is the Meep we seek. Continue the hunt!
The episode was actually inspired by a comic from the 80s, and although I haven't read it, you can definitely see the borrowed elements if you look it up. We cut to the doctor investigating the crash site, and formally meet Shirley Ann Bingham, played by Ruth Madeley.
Shirley Ann Bingham, Unit Scientific Advisor number 56.
Oh.
I've read the files. I'm going to get a bonus just for meeting you.
A scientific advisor in unit, and badass with a weaponized wheelchair. She's great, I love her.
Why are you hiding away? We're on the same side.
It's all a bit mad, Shirley.
The doctor's having an identity crisis about his old face returning inexplicably after Jodie Whittaker's doctor regenerated into him.
You look like the doctor to me.
Well, exactly. One in the skinny suit. After that, I wear a bow tie. After that, I'm a Scotsman. After that, I'm a woman.
Generally, Time Lords get a new body when they regenerate, not one they've had before.
I regenerated, and she became me.
He also has some sweet things to say about Donna.
Because I've got this friend called Donna Noble, and she was my best friend in the whole wide universe. I absolutely love her. Oh, do I say things like that now?
But he's fretting over all the weird little coincidences that seem to be bringing them together.
I get this face back in the TARDIS lounge right next to her. I turn around, there's her husband, then a spaceship crashes right in front of her. It's like she's drawing us in. I don't believe in destiny, but if destiny exists, then it is heading for Donna Noble right now.
The stakes are high since she could die, and the doctor is understandably stressed.
But she can't remember. I won't be the one who kills her.
Shirley sends him on his way.
I've got this. Off you pop. Bye-bye.
He hitches a ride on a passing truck, and she gets back to securing the crash site with her people. I love this bit a lot.
Sorry about the stairs, but Geneva says to go in immediately.
Don't make me the problem, just get in there.
The soldiers go up the stairs to investigate, and come back down changed. Back at the Noble household, Rose smuggles the Meep into her magical crafting shed in the garden. The Meep tries to make conversation with her plushies.
My friend, why won't you speak to the little Meep? Be my friend.
And is alarmed and dismayed when Rose tries to explain them.
They can't talk.
Please, poor little things, with no voice.
These are toys. You've got stuffing inside.
They hear Donna coming, and the Meep hides among the stuffed animals in an E.T. moment. Unfortunately, Donna immediately notices the cool new plushie.
Oh, that is your best, yeah?
No, I know, but let's go.
That woman from Abu Dhabi who buys your stuff, she'd love that one.
Side note, UK viewers, I gotta ask, what the hell is a gonk?
She's obsessed with gonks. Grown woman, obsessed with gonks.
I googled it, and it appears to be some kind of novelty toy, but the Wikipedia page was sparse. Please elaborate. The Meep blinks.
And those eyes are amazing! They look so real! They look... What?
And Donna rewards us with a trademark.
What the hell?
The doctor follows the commandos and realizes they're approaching Donna's house. He knocks on the door, but Sylvia is in Mama Bear mode and won't let him in.
Get out of here now!
Donna reacts somewhat appropriately to discovering a secret alien hiding in the shed.
No such thing as spaceships! We've got a bloody Martian in the shed!
Sylvia tries to do some damage control.
Don't look! Don't look! Don't look, darling! It doesn't exist! It doesn't exist! My left leg! Oh!
The fiasco continues fiascoing.
No, he's not there. You can't see him. And there's no monster. Oh, for the love of God, none of this is real.
And poor Sean gets home and walks into this.
Hey, Dad's home.
But he's a champ and takes it in stride.
Something smells nice.
Tuna madras.
The doctor tries to explain while he tends to the Meep.
Never mind about the ferret from Mars. Who the hell are you?
What was it?
A friend of Neris.
That's it.
And mentions he knew Donna's granddad, Wilf.
There is one person missing. I used to know your granddad, Wilf.
And we get this bit.
He's not with us anymore.
Right. Of course. He wasn't young. He was... I loved that man. I'm so sorry for your loss.
He's not dead. He's in sheltered accommodation. He's 94. He can't manage the stairs.
Which is actually quite heartbreaking, because Bernard Cribbins, the wonderful actor who portrayed Wilfred Mott,
I'm fine. I'll watch out for you, sir.
passed away in July of 2022. Although apparently he did record a scene for Doctor Who before he passed. Although I'll tell you now, it's not in this episode, which feels mean to me personally. The Doctor refers to the Meep as he.
Meep. Yes, the Meep. I promise I can help him get home and then you'll never see me again.
And Rose points out he shouldn't assume and should ask the Meep what pronouns to use.
You're assuming he as a pronoun.
In a moment I know has so many men angrily seething into their keyboards. The Doctor takes it in stride though, because he isn't trash.
True. Yes, sorry, good point. Are you he or she or they?
And it's good he asked, because the Meep does have a preference.
My chosen pronoun is the definite article. I am always the Meep.
The Meep then tells us a sad tale about Meep kind being subjugated and killed for their beautiful fur.
You're a fashion victim.
The swirly-eyed soldiers show up and demand to search the home. The gang tries to run, but then the grasshopper guys burst through the back door, and the soldiers burst through the front door, and my god, the property damage. Listen, as an attorney who deals with property and home insurance cases, a firefight between possessed secret military and aliens is not what you want. I hope Unit reimburses them after this is all over, because that's going to be a hard home insurance claim to make fly. The Doctor uses the sonic screwdriver to make a pair of shields, and they flee upstairs with the Meep in tow. The property damage continues, much to Donna's chagrin.
My house! Upstairs!
They resume escaping up into the attic, and the Doctor makes them another escape route. And off they go, crawling through neighboring attics. Meanwhile, the possessed guys are fighting the regular guys and the grasshoppers. It's over the top and silly, but I do love a spectacle, so it didn't bother me or anything. The family continues escaping with the Doctor and the Meep as they wreak havoc in the brickwork of various attics. They finally sneak out through someone's house and escape in Sean's cab. They all unload in a parking garage where the Doctor then puts on a barrister's wig and summons the grasshopper guys for a hearing.
Court is now in session. Intercept teleport!
Not gonna lie, I am jealous of the UK and their wigs. I know they're silly, but they're also kind of fun.
Silence in court! Under my jurisdiction, there will be no violence until such time as I deem it fit and proper. Is that understood?
The Doctor has deduced that the grasshoppers have been using stun guns.
But there isn't a mark. And that soldier in the street, he was unconscious. Not dead. Those guns are stun guns. Is that correct?
The guns apply a mild and harmless neural anesthetic.
And we finally meet Sergeant Zogroth and Constable Zreeg.
For the record, my name is Sergeant Zogroth. And I am Constable Zreeg.
Who reveal the Meep's real backstory.
The story of the Meep is a tragic tale. Their planet basked in the light of a living sun. Until one terrible day, the sun went mad.
And we find out the Meep is actually a menace driven mad by a psychedelic sun.
A psychedelic sun? Its radiation mutated all of Meep kind into cruel beasts who live for conquest.
Okay.
The Meep army captured the Galactic Council, beheaded them, and ate them.
Meep kind died rather than surrender, and now only this one survives. Their leader.
The Doctor lets the Meep speak.
Meep!
Now, let's be fair. It's your turn, the Meep.
But it knows the jig is up.
Now to hell with this! Exhibit C! No stun guns for me! Just die!
And blasts poor Zogroth and Zreeg.
Sergeant Zogroth regrets retirement from active duty.
RIP. R.I.P. I'll be honest, this storyline isn't really doing it for me. I do think it's funny that the Meep transformed from a lovable puppet to a CGI monstrosity as soon as it becomes evil. I know it's CGI layered over the practical effects, but it's too much and it looks bad. I'm sorry. Its weird little hands are disconcerting either way, though. Ugh. The overall storyline feels entirely forgettable and confusing, and the Meep seems to just be blandly evil to give the episode an antagonist, with flimsy, hand-wavy reasoning.
You can't fire those engines, not from here. 5 square miles, the whole of London town, burnt as fuel.
But that's 9 million people.
A great day for Meepkind, and the start of a new reign of terror as the Meep returns to the stars.
I dislike this so much more than the E.T. homage I thought we were in for. Like, yes, it subverted my expectations, but not in a good way. I liked the Meep's fake backstory better. They should just have gone with that, honestly. Anywho, Donna and the doctor confront the Meep, who is not just evil, but also a jerk.
You are a monster, and you believed every word I said, you stupid woman with your weird child.
The doctor convinces the Meep to take them hostage rather than kill them immediately. On the ride to the crash site, Donna starts piecing things together.
Who are you? What's your name? Do you know him? No. You act like you know him.
And laments giving all her money away.
We could be living somewhere far away from here, and you'd be safe for us. It's all my fault. Gave away that lottery money.
The doctor asks her,
why?
Because there are places out there where people are in danger and in pain, and I could help.
And for a moment, she seems like she's starting to remember.
Just felt like the sort of thing he would do.
They arrive at the ship, where the Meep has wasted no time having a little throne constructed as the possessed soldiers conduct repairs. And the Meep monologues a whole bunch of evil plans.
Behold my vessel to the stars, far beyond your tiny, grasping mind.
The doctor tries to talk the Meep out of using the dagger drive.
You can't fire those engines, not from here. A dagger drive gets its energy by stabbing down. It would extract 5 square miles, the whole of London town.
As if the murder and mayhem is an accident. We also get this very goofy line here.
I name this ship the Delusions of Grandeur.
Like, okay, bud. The Meep attempts to take the prisoners aboard.
Take the prisoners on board, then I'll decide which one to eat first.
But they're intercepted by Shirley and her weaponized wheelchair.
You've got weapons in your wheelchair.
We all have. Come on.
I'm obsessed. I love it. I love everything about it.
Right, if you lot the family, you can get out through that door.
She tells the family how to get out and blasts a door for the doctor.
I don't just fire darts, mate.
Donna gets the family out of Dodge and locks the door behind them so she can go back and help the doctor without interference. Although he tries to keep her from helping at first to protect her.
I've got it. You stay there.
But then the Meep activates the dagger drive, which starts tearing up London's streets. The doctor tells Donna they can stop the ship, but she'll die in the process.
Because you and I can stop this ship. Together. But it will kill you.
And she agrees without hesitation.
Okay.
You'll die.
Because like her name, she's always been noble.
My daughter is down there. It's not just Rose. It's 9 million people. Who cares about me?
I do.
Why does it have to be this?
And the doctor gives her back her memories.
Grief. Fingerprint. Laceration. Dance. Mexico.
Binary.
The meta-crisis takes hold again, while the Meep revels in the destruction.
And burn! You city of fools!
Donna lets the doctor have it.
I had a subconscious infracutaneous retrofold memory loop, making me act as soft as you and give away £166 million.
It's pretty great.
Yes, Donna, but destruction of London?
Oh, I'll show you destruction, mate.
But then she gets down to business, and we get some classic Doctor Who, imaginary, sci-fi gibberish.
I will triple drive the particle manifesto, overstep the umbilical feed, vindicate the cyber line, and roast the hyperphage like this!
Listen, I don't watch this show for realism. I love it when they run around and shout technical-sounding word salad.
Maximize the threshold rate! Channel up the booster drive!
Infiltrate the plexi drive!
And shatterfly the positrons!
Donna's having a great time.
How long have I got to live?
55 seconds.
Best 55 seconds of my life! Because I get to do this!
and the ship reverses and starts plummeting back to Earth.
Donna Noble is descending!
Somehow stitching the torn up streets back together, which makes absolutely no sense. Like if it consumed people, would the people also get put back together when the drive reversed? And if they didn't want to deal with the consequences of all the damage to the streets, they could have just had it manifest in another way or spread out more slowly so it wouldn't consume so much. But streets crumbling into lava and then magically stitching back together is poorly thought out even for Doctor Who. Like, I give this show a lot of leeway, generally, but this kind of stuff really strains at it. Just tell me it's fixed off screen. I can pretend. That's so much more believable. As things wind down, Donna appears to die in the Doctor's arms.
Why did this face come back?
I don't know.
To say goodbye. Good fun, though.
And of course I ugly cried, even though I knew there was no way Doctor Who would be cruel enough to kill her.
This ship isn't going anywhere. You were beaten. By the Doctor, Donna.
The Meep orders the swirly-eyed guys to kill them.
I'll feel the wrath of the Meep. Destroy him!
But Rose saves the day.
Cadelic lightwave emanators and transferring excess power to the broken dome profixelators.
But luckily, Donna perks right back up.
What? You're not dead.
And we find out how Donna survived.
Too much power for one person, but you had a child, and the meta-crisis passed down. A shared inheritance.
And why Rose is the way she is.
Binary. Non-binary.
In another scene that will make some very angry dudes just so upset, but I personally found incredibly moving and uplifting, and it made me cry all over again.
We are binary.
She's not, because the Doctor's
male
and female.
And neither. And more.
The Doctor yeets the Meep.
There you go.
Who is then imprisoned by the remaining grasshoppers.
Oh, I will escape and have my revenge.
Though the Meep promises revenge and threatens to tell the boss about the Doctor.
Two hearts is such a rare thing. Just wait till I tell the boss.
Cool, cool, cool. Looks like we're in for another big bad TM. That'll either be so fun or so annoying. Let's hope they don't moffat it too hard. They still have to deal with the meta-crisis, though, because having it pass to Rose slowed it down but didn't stop it.
We've still got to fix you two. Meta-crisis might have slowed down, but that thing is wrapped around your cortex.
Yes, we know.
We know everything. Thanks.
And you know nothing?
But they just resolve it with this little dig from Donna.
It's a shame you're not a woman anymore. She'd have understood.
We've got all that power, but there is a way to get rid of it. Something a male-presenting Time Lord will never understand.
Just let it go.
That doesn't feel right to me or even really make sense with what they just said a few moments before.
Because the Doctor's
male
and female.
And neither. And more.
It's clunky, a bit uncharacteristic of the Doctor, who generally isn't power-hungry. And I think it'll only add fuel to the fire for very little payoff, since just let it go is kind of a rushed explanation to wrap it up that could just as easily have been explained with some other throwaway line, although visually this bit is magical. And I do enjoy the idea of the meta-crisis being managed by being shared, because that's kind of lovely. The episode ends with the Doctor convincing Donna to go on a little trip to visit Wilf.
Well, I was thinking we could go and see Wilf.
Imagine his face, Mum. Oh, he would be so happy. All those secrets Grandad kept for years, he thought I'd never remember. And to see the Doctor one last time.
And we get to see the newest version of the TARDIS. And okay, don't hate me, I loved seeing David Tennant exuberantly running around the TARDIS again as much as the next guy.
This is amazing!
And the ramps are great. I'm always a fan of accessible sci-fi and fantasy architecture. But the iTARDIS aesthetic just isn't working for me. Can't it be cozy and accessible? Like, this little light show here is kind of neat, and I don't hate the console. But I feel like almost all of the previous designs had more life to them. This one's just a bit too polished and slick, and it's missing the warmth and slightly ramshackle, held together by love vibe that makes the TARDIS feel like both a home and a character, as well as a spaceship. It has a coffee machine, though, and the Doctor offers Donna a coffee.
Oh, this thing is brilliant. It's even got a coffee machine. You want one?
You're kidding.
And remembers how she likes it.
With cold milk, yeah?
Well remembered.
cute, and she reminds him he can visit, and it doesn't always have to be a big goodbye.
I mean, why is it such a big goodbye with you? Because you could visit with my family. We could do outrageous things like have tea.
And then accidentally spills her coffee on the console.
Here we are, having a coffee. What's gonna go wrong? Oh my god, that's it!
If that was supposed to be an accident instead of accidentally on purpose, they should have maybe used another take because that looked deliberate. The TARDIS is very on fire, which makes the coffee machine seem pretty inadvisable. And the episode ends there. No Wilf for us this time.
I said so!
Overall, I really enjoyed The Star Beast. It had all the camp, whimsy, sentimentality, and fun I expect from a good episode of Doctor Who. I loved seeing Donna and the Doctor again, and I'm so happy her past was returned to her. It was also great seeing more of Donna's family and the life she's built for herself in the time since we've last seen her. Rose is so wonderful, and I'm so excited to see more of her, I really don't care what bigots have to say about it. Like Star Trek, Doctor Who has always been progressive. It's not anyone else's fault if you weren't paying attention and don't understand subtext or, explicit themes. Do better. I also really liked the introduction of Shirley Ann Bingham. We love disabled characters played by disabled people, and the way her wheelchair is incorporated into the story is really well done. I'm hoping the accessible TARDIS design means we'll be seeing more of her and other disabled characters in future seasons. That said, the alien plot in this episode was weak. The Meep is kind of just evil for evil's sake, and it feels like a missed opportunity to do something more interesting. I don't know if it's lifted directly from the comic, but if it is, maybe they should have changed it. Ultimately, it felt like wasted time we could be spending with the characters we actually like. But I'm still excited for the next episode, and for us to hopefully see Wilf again soon. I had a great time revisiting these characters, and the sentimental parts of the Star Beast more than made up for the forgettable evil alien storyline, which have never really been my favorite Doctor Who episodes to begin with. But that's just my opinion. What did you think of the Star Beast? How did you feel about seeing Donna and the 10th Doctor reunite? Why do you think his old face is back? Let me know in the comments down below. I will be reviewing the episodes of the special as they come out, so expect more Doctor Who content. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. See you next time. Wiedersehen. Also, please enjoy this pic of one of my first ever cosplays as the TARDIS, featuring my besties as the 4th Doctor and a Dalek.